Episode 5.
Yep.
That's crazy. So, if you're joining us, welcome to the Once Over podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Jill.
I'm Nick.
And yeah, today we're just gonna shoot the shit. So, that's Captain.
And he's destroying everything.
That's just taking
goodness.
everything in.
Oh, God.
This is Apollo. And we just have to fix the set a little bit. There we go.
Yep.
So what's been doing?
Me?
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Mostly just work, but a little bit of band stuff. We had a gig when was it? I'm trying to remember now.
Maybe 2 weeks ago? Week ago.
No, it was like last weekend or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a gig last week, which was pretty good. It went well.
Yeah.
We had a new guitar player, so that was good.
Everything worked out alright?
Yeah. It was
Nice.
good.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of people?
It was fairly packed, yeah. There was 4 bands playing, though.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah.
And they were all metal, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All metal bands.
Nice. Oh, well.
It was
That'd
good.
be the best show, though, right?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
No. All I did was friggin' work. I haven't done anything.
Just work?
Yes. Work and edit.
Working at it. See,
But
you do.
I'd rather edit than work. So, gotta pay the bills.
Who wouldn't, though?
Yeah, I know, right?
For some people, editing is working, though. Which would be nice.
Yeah,
but,
it would. I mean, if I did it,
you'd probably get sick of it. It's one of those things.
If I was doing it 12 hours a day or something.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
You'd want it.
But I've done it for, a good, solid 6 hours before.
Yeah.
But it just flies right by, right?
You don't really notice? No?
Nope. Unless something goes terribly wrong. Then I notice. And it's like,
oh my God, so much time.
Yeah, and it's like, I need this by tomorrow. I'm going to be up all night.
Yeah.
But, nah, it's been a crazy week, work. But,
And your house is falling.
And my house is falling apart, yeah, so that's fun. Hopefully we're going to get it torn apart soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can get everything fixed. But we're not allowed to live there for a month. So
Is that actually that's not starting now though, is it? They're saying you can't live there right now.
No, but it technically could be Monday.
Oh really? That soon?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So it's they said they're ready to go whenever, and they come in and they do the demo. So they just
destroy whatever they need to,
and
then
tear right apart.
Yeah.
And but we're just basically waiting on insurance stuff to kick in.
Okay.
Which we just gotta wait for something in the mail, and we're golden.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that could be there on Monday.
We're hoping. We were hoping it'd be on there yesterday, but no, soon.
Yeah.
And I told them that I'm gonna do all the painting, so it knocked off a bunch of money and a couple of days.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Just for painting?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Painting and cleanup.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah.
But I mean, geez.
Who cares about that?
No, exactly.
If that knocked off, a couple of days and.
Oh man.
Probably, I'm gonna say a couple of grand, maybe $2,000 the price, probably.
Maybe I would say it's probably under $1,000 for the painting and just the cleanup stuff.
Yeah.
But since we're gonna get our own people to come in and lay the floor and stuff, that's gonna knock off a couple grand.
Right on.
So
you got somebody that's doing that for you. That's
hopefully,
yeah.
I'm gonna hit up Josh actually.
Are you really?
Yeah. So, he is a cousin of ours.
I didn't know Josh. Is he a carpenter? Is that what he does? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Floors in particular, or does he just?
Yep. As far as I know. So
I
gotta call him.
See if he'll do it for you.
Good thing that our family doesn't watch this podcast, because they'd be like, huh. No.
Well, guess I'm doing free work.
Yeah. So just to let people know as well, because we have been getting some feedback, we are related. We're first cousins.
Yep.
And can't you see the resemblance?
So close.
I did a smile as I don't know what you were doing. I can't see that far, but
I wasn't doing anything. The static face that I usually.
Yes, so we are related, first cousins, and that's God. What else do people want to know? I mean, we're Canadian.
That's
live in the old Canadas.
East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah.
We get crazy winters. They suck balls.
Yeah. Do they?
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm not
man.
looking forward to this winter because it's supposed to be terrible. So,
For the past, how long have I owned this house? I don't even know. 2 years? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe about 2 years,
I think I've owned the house for about 2 years. And the past 2 years, yes, you can leave.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. For the past 2 years, we haven't had a snowblower, so I've had to shovel the driveway.
It's fun, isn't it?
Oh, it sucks. Hate it.
Yep.
But this year, my parents are getting a new snowblower, so I'm getting their old one. So yeah.
Nice. That's.
I don't care as long as it kind of works.
Does
I'm
what
fine.
it needs to do. No, for sure.
Could be like the cheapest thing in the world. As long as it'll still do its job, I don't care. So.
Yeah. I'm jealous actually because Dusty always goes out and he shovels.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like last year, and I actually have a video of it up on my VidMe channel when we get that crazy storm, and I want to say it was in February.
Okay. Yeah.
It was literally like that much snow in one fucking night.
Oh yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, I do remember that.
You couldn't even see.
It was heavy
a car.
too. The next day it was just super heavy.
I went out and tried to shovel off like the step because it's not a big step or anything. So
yeah,
I was like,
no, you get a fairly small step.
I'll try to get to the car. Couldn't even see the car. Like so bad. It's supposed to be like that again this year. Like off and on, like not every single storm, but it's.
I'm just glad I got a snowblower.
Yeah,
so.
no, I'm quite well.
I'm supposed to be getting.
I have a snowblower too, but yeah, he's my husband. So, but it's no, it's gonna be snowy. That's the perks of living on the East Coast, I guess. And one thing I realize, because I have a couple of friends that live out in BC, they get like that much snow on the ground. The city shuts down.
Yeah. They don't have any
they're not
equipment to do it. They don't have the stuff to deal with
that's just it. And they don't have anything like you have to have winter tires on or anything like that.
So, they don't?
No, and that's why everybody always freaks right out that when they get like 2 inches of snow. Yeah. Sorry, we get 20, 50, 80. Oh, I think one storm it clocked in at 80 inches,
really?
Something like that. Or
was that the February one?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was like the worst storm that we've had in 6 years or something like that. But no, they shut right down.
I do remember that being horrible.
Yeah. And I wasn't working at the time because I was still on mat leave, so I didn't have to go anywhere. So we weren't really pressured to have it shoveled out or anything. So.
I don't think we were either. I vaguely remember Jackie having to go to work, but I don't know if that was on that same storm day.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of storm days, though, where it's just
oh, man. Like, every other day.
I go to work in the morning, so I have to get up and shovel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
No, usually Dusty goes out in the middle of the night, like, before I have to get up to... Oh, yeah.
He's a good person.
Yeah, he's, I'll keep him, maybe. Like, we'll see. Thanks. Thanks, Dusty. Because he does watch these. Like our one viewer. Oh, yeah. No, he watches them. And then, because that day that I messed up on the audio for...
Oh, he watched it and he was like...
Oh, yeah. Ooh. He texted me.
Oh, yeah.
And it was maybe like a half hour before Brandon texted me. But Dusty's like, your audio's fucked up. You should probably take that down.
Yeah, if anybody caught that, it was pretty funny because right in the middle of it, all I hear is the audio got overlaid and Jill's just screaming, I have to pee.
Yeah, we'll do this quick because I have to pee. And it was quite
I don't even
loud.
know how that happened though.
It's because I didn't strip... We were doing the overlay for showing the mask, and I didn't strip the audio from that camera.
Oh, that's what it was from. Okay. So I was wondering where that came from.
Yep.
That was from somewhere, and I can't remember.
So that was my bad.
That was
oh,
that was
my
pretty
God.
funny. But
I started freaking out. I'm like, oh, God, because it takes so long to render everything out and then to upload it. It takes so fucking long. Yeah. But we got it fixed anyway. It was funny. Yeah. It was funny. But no.
The one for was it? Which one? What was the last one you gave me to put up for last Friday? There, whatever that one would be now. Because we're filming these a little bit in advance.
A little, they are pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Geez, it would have been episode 4, because this is 5.
Yeah, for 4. Was it 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have been for 4 to go out.
Yeah.
I almost never got it up because I kind of forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not that I kind of forgot. I guess I didn't forget because I was trying to put it up, but the processing to put it up on YouTube itself.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
It took forever. Yeah. Like it was hours. And for like one, I forget how long the video was now, like hour.
It was like about an hour and 15 almost.
Yeah,
I think.
For an hour and 15 minutes, it took like well over like 3 hours, I think.
Oh yeah.
And it was like almost done to the point where I had to leave the house because I had to get on the bus and get to work.
Yep.
Just in time, like the last 5 minutes, and it was like done. I was like, perfect, awesome. Shut it down. I ran out the door. I was like, oh, geez.
Yeah. Anytime I used to upload for my old channel for YouTube, I'd always just have to leave it and go away. Like if I sat there and like actually timed it.
Well, that's what I thought it would have way more time to do it because I put it on and I was like, okay, cool, it'll be done. You know, like it'll be done soon before I have to go to work. And I remember checking it the last like half hour before I had to leave, and I was like, God, there's still like 7, like I forget, it was like 10% or something maybe left, or like 15%, and I was like, is it really taking this long?
It's
like,
always the last, like the very last, like 10% or whatever.
But
it always takes the longest.
I got it up and it's there, so.
Oh yeah, so go watch it.
Yeah.
You people.
Maybe. No,
you want to hear something really cool?
Sure.
Okay, so I was reading some nerd stuff, and because I love space, and I wish I could live in space, and I adore space.
You might be able to.
Maybe.
Musk.
We'll see. But there is a new comet that came in from, and I don't know my terminology.
Terminology?
Yeah, I just don't know it 100%. But there was a comet that came into our solar system, I'm gonna say. That might be the wrong word, but I'm pretty sure, because it like the very like all of us that we can actually see.
Oh yeah.
It came out of fucking nowhere. They don't know where it came from. So right now they're trying. Cool. Yeah, I know. So it's basically an alien from space.
Do they know?
They don't even know what it's made of yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, like, do they know? I guess where it's going, like what direction it came from.
I think so. Like right now,
I take it it's probably going in a certain.
Yeah. Like right now, I think it said it was 400 kilometers. It was a ridiculous number. I want to say like 400 kilometers
it's not like
wide or something.
Is it?
No. I don't think maybe, but they're actually panicking. They're trying to scramble and to get all of the telescopes around the world to try and see it, like from different.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Different perspectives.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they said that they're trying to like scramble and get all of them up and to look at it.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, but they don't know what it's made of, so it could be fucking Megatron or some shit. Like, think about it. Just think about it. It's an.
All right, so
an alien.
This is either.
It's gonna be good.
This is either Transformers. We have now the symbiote for the Transformers, or it is the symbiote for Spider-Man. When he gets the thing from space. That's
very
pretty
true.
Cool. Yeah,
very true.
Or this could be the starting of the zombie apocalypse, because there could be some ingredients on that to cause that issue.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it could be like actual aliens, which would be kind of cool.
I think we're too dumb for aliens to visit us.
I don't think they're here to visit.
Well, yeah.
I don't.
If they were nice aliens and they want to actually like say if it was another alien species, like species. Fuck, I can't ever say that word. Species.
Species.
Species. Species. You know the Species movie? You know what I'm talking about?
Species.
Yeah, I know. Me and Dusty was like, we were talking about it, and I said, "Oh, I've seen Species." I'm like, and I was hoping Dusty wouldn't catch it, but no, he did.
He corrected you.
So I just call it Species from now on. But if it's something like in Star Trek, how you have the other like races or whatever.
Yeah.
If it was someone like them, they'd be like, "Oh no, I don't think there's any intelligent life on Earth.
They're not the brightest people on Earth.
No.
Don't worry about them. They're fine.
Yeah. Look who they elected for their president. Like
that probably set us back about 1,000 years before they give us any more respect.
They're probably flying the Comet and they see Earth. They're like,
yeah, we'll go the other direction.
We'll list lazily to the left. Or it could even be like from, I'll say, Prometheus and Alien Covenant. They're like the black goo. Even though that was terrible. It was the black goo. You know, that...
oh, yes. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Get into what's his face's eyes there.
Yeah.
Could be something like that. It could have anything on it, technically.
That'd be kind of cool. And you know what? Do they have any plans, I guess, that you heard that they were going to go and like...
didn't read that far into the article.
Something out to... No? Okay.
I have no idea. I honestly didn't read that far in because I get really excited. Because then I get thinking about Star Trek, so... and it always excites me. But, no, I thought it was really neat. Because
That's pretty cool, though. On that kind of topic of like space and stuff like that, have you been following Elon Musk's like space launches and stuff that he's preparing for?
I get updates every now and then.
Okay.
Because they're getting really close to...
Fairly close. Yeah, I think it's like a year off before the actual like launch of...
This isn't the Mars expedition, is it? Like to send...
This, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I think he's a couple years... I think it's a couple years off or something like that. I remember reading an article about it saying like it should be like 2018 or 2019 or like 2020 or something like that before they're sending people actually to Mars.
Okay.
Because I guess
really, that's still really close, though.
It's fairly close because what they're supposed to do first, I think, is it's supposed to take 2 years to get the first ship up there, and the first ship doesn't actually have any people
to
on
Mars, because that's like really fucking quick. Because I thought it was supposed to be like 6 years.
I'm pretty sure I heard it was 2 years or something. I'll have to double check that, but from what I saw, it was 2 years for the first ship to get there, and the first ship, I guess, is just
like supplies and shit.
Yeah,
to
it's like
colonize.
Basically like supplies and like whatever else they'll need to like possibly colonize or do whatever they need to.
Which would make sense.
And the reason that I think they're doing it this way because if they send the people up first, they won't really have enough with them to do anything.
They won't have the supplies and resources.
Right. And if they send the first ship and say like after a year they're like, okay, cool, let's send the other people, and they send them, and then like that ship doesn't actually end up landing or something happens to it.
Right.
Then they're still fucked.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
They're gonna go and land it and be like, okay, great, it's there. Let's send the people now.
It's
so
like,
it's gonna be like 4 years, I think, or like 5 years, depending on when they launch the first one.
Though,
to make sure it actually gets there, and that's an if too. Apparently, that's a big if.
When you think about it, though, like that's not that far away.
No, that's
really.
I mean,
we could have people on Mars.
Yeah, and so like in our lifetime, there will be people on Mars that will be starting the colonization, which I think is pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty nuts.
There was a movie with Liv. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Liv Schreiber.
I thought you were saying like Liv Tyler.
Nope, not not that chick.
No, she wasn't Eowyn. God, who was she?
Yeah, she was.
No, Eowyn.
Arwen? She was in the first Lord of the Rings anyway.
Yeah, the elf chick.
Yeah. Her.
Was her name Eowyn? Is that what it was? I thought that was the girl from Rohan for a second. Arwen? I don't know. Anyways, carry on.
I hate Lord of the Rings.
Shut up.
And most of it, just because, a little side note, just because I've just seen it so many times, but I also like to do it because Dusty loves it. So
you automatically have to hate it.
He does it to me. Yes. Anyway.
Okay.
So, there was a really cool movie about them being on Mars. It's the guy from Scream, anyway. I don't know. And he was in Phantoms.
No idea.
Okay.
It's been so long since I watched
you should watch Phantoms, because it's pretty
That sounds cool familiar.
Movie. It has Ben Affleck and Rose McGowan in it. And... Oh, he startled me.
Oh, quiet.
Oh, the audio's freaking out.
Oh, we're nuts.
Go see.
You'll have to mute that. It's okay. Don't worry.
Nah.
He's only barking at nothing.
It was a ghost. So, was technically a scary movie, but it wasn't almost like played off to be a scary movie at first, and then it got like really good actually. Like I was really impressed. Can't remember what the name of it is though. Something on Mars. I don't think it's Life on Mars, but it might be
something on Mars.
Something to do with Mars in the title. But it's like they have their own little, like they're trying to colonize it, or they're doing a scientific expedition.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Oh goodness, I can't remember who else was in it. But they find.
I may have seen that before, actually.
It's on Netflix, I think.
Oh, is it?
It used to be anyway.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean that they're going up to Mars and all that kind of stuff.
Oh man, okay. So say Musk come right to your house, knock on your door,
and ask me to go, I would go.
And then you open the door and it's him. He's like, "What's up? Do you want to go to Mars?"
I would totally go to Mars.
Would you?
Yeah. If there was no actual skill involved, yeah.
But think about it. You have to be. Yes, buddy. I see you, lady-o. Oh, your breath stinks, man. So you have to be stuck in a ship for 2 years. For 2 years.
Yeah.
Say with like, I don't know how many other people can go. Say
I don't even know how many
10 people maybe.
Yeah, okay.
We'll say 10 people. For 2 years. And that's a pretty confined space. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably kill someone. But this I'm not going to say day and age. I was about to, but that's not what I wanted to say.
Day and age.
If he was coming to ask me and like hand me my fucking golden ticket, I would have to say no, just because of the kids. I have to be all cheap and go that route.
Okay, yeah.
Because I wouldn't be able to leave them.
Okay, if we're saying that, then I would definitely say no, because I mean, like, I got these guys. And
you're kids.
Look at this guy.
You're kids. And I don't think you could take them with you. And Jackie. No, if I was single, absolutely. I would 100% do it.
Or if, like, we could both go and I could bring these guys, I would totally go.
Oh, God, though. But, like, geez, I wouldn't want to bring the kids. I don't think I could handle bringing, because Mars dust just gets everywhere and they wouldn't be able to breathe and all that crap. I'd be nervous. I'd have to wait until it was more colonized rather than being the first colonist to go.
Okay. So, well, they actually have it, like, mapped out what they're going to do when they get there.
Well, yeah, I would imagine.
Like, they have it, like, years and years as to what they're going to do, like, and how they're going to
basically like structure it.
Basically, like they have a city layout already of what they're going to build. It's crazy. Yeah.
I'm really curious on how they're actually going to make it livable.
I guess they've done tests that they have.
They'd have to. They'd have to.
Knowing that it's going to work. I don't know.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be sending people there to their doom.
Well, I mean, that's also one of the things too. Oh my God,
what if it was like Doom? No, seriously, because that was Mars, right?
Yeah.
It could absolutely end up like Doom.
All pixelated and stuff. That'd be frightening.
Terrible. Oh man.
Or like that terrible Rock movie. Ugh.
I was just about to say, have you seen that? So
I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing. I just know that it's super cheesy because they have that really bad, like the camera angle, like you're in a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I know that was so bad because he like freaked all out.
Oh, actually, that being said, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but have you ever seen the Assassin's Creed movie?
No, I heard it kind of sucked. So
really,
yeah,
I actually kind of liked it.
We have it downloaded. Like we're going.
You should watch it. You should totally watch it.
I don't know any of the backstory at all.
Honestly,
I never played it.
I only played like the first one, and I knew like I remembered a little bit of it.
Yeah.
You really don't need much story to
because it's kind of like an origin.
In
a way, isn't it?
Yeah, it shows it. It shows parts of it. Like, it gives you enough to be like, oh, okay, cool.
Is Fassbender playing his flute with himself? Because I don't think I could handle that in another movie.
No flute playing.
That's good. That's I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I forgot that it was the same guy.
Yeah, no, absolutely same guy. We should actually reset the camera because it's going to freak out at us here in a second, and we'll be right back. Yeah, so Doom was terrible. You said Assassin's Creed was...
It was okay. It was good.
We will watch it eventually. I like him, and then I don't like him.
Just because of the flute.
Well, no. I mean, that...
Just because of the very awkward scene that he decided to...
Yeah, and we are referencing...
Prometheus. Covenant. No! Sorry, not Prometheus. Covenant, yeah.
Covenant. But even in the other movies, like, I really liked him in X-Men, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was young Magneto?
Yeah. I liked him in that. That was decent. I can't think of... I've seen him in a few other things, but I honestly can't think of what they are at the moment, but...
that wasn't the same guy who was in that new M Night Shyamalan movie, was he? Shyamalan, yeah.
What
was that the same? Split?
No.
Was that the same guy? Who's that guy?
That's James McAvoy. He was Professor.
Right.
Professor.
Yeah, I knew it was one of them, and I couldn't remember who it was.
That?
I did. Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was awesome.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was really good.
I thought it's not what I expected it to be.
I went in not really expecting it to be anything, because... Well, I mean, not that it was anything, but I mean, like... I went in thinking, like, okay, this is going to be another weird movie that, M. Night Shyamalan does, so...
Shmamalan.
Yeah.
Those great movies.
So, yeah. But I sat down, watched it, and it was cool. I like how they ended it, and I wasn't really expecting it to end that way, which is nice.
So, now, I'm going to spoil it hard right now, so if you guys haven't seen it, turn off now, or... skip it, whatever.
Yeah.
Or just go watch it. So did you get the ending?
The Unbreakable?
Yeah. So it's going to be the second one, eh?
I hope so, yeah.
Oh,
that'd
be
kind of cool.
Because it was always rumored that there was going to be a second one anyway.
I will say this, is like when I first watched it, I was like, okay, I didn't really know what it was. And like I actually had to Google it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, that makes so much more sense that I looked at it. Yeah. I kind of forgot about the movie, honestly.
Well, that's one of Dusty's favorite movies, Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he's seen it as many times as I've seen Resident Evil. So, a lot. And
so he must be pretty excited then.
Well, it was so funny because he kind of already knew, but he didn't tell me anything.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, and he didn't know exactly how it was going to be presented.
Yeah.
But when we were sitting there watching it, and as soon as the music started playing, as soon as you get to the diner and the music started playing, I could feel him tense up and get so excited. Like,
oh, really?
He recognized the music. And me, I'm just
really?
like, just fucking watching the movie.
So it was the same soundtrack?
It had to have been. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
I'll have to
I still
look at that. Yeah.
Don't know. Like, and we just watched Unbreakable not that long ago.
I'll have to watch it again because...
Yeah, no, he instantly recognized it from the music.
That's funny.
And then as soon as I saw Bruce Willis, I obviously knew.
There it is.
Yeah, surprise. But no, it's going to be interesting because he's going to be probably the next villain. Because you know how like Samuel L. Jackson was the villain in Unbreakable.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if he died or not, to be honest.
It's been so long since I watched that movie.
Yeah, I don't think he died, but... there were supposed to be 3 movies though that were supposed to tie in together, and it might have been Lady in the Water because there was a monster in that.
I don't think I ever saw that one either.
I thought it was going to be completely stupid.
Was it good?
I never wanted to watch it, and then Dusty got me to watch it one night, and I'm like, this is great. It's such a good movie.
I'll have to check that movie out too.
It was pretty cool. It had an interesting story to it. But
is it just about like because like Lady in the Water, that just makes me think of that like really terrible it's like a cheesy, I forget what it was called now, Lake something. Anyways, there was a woman that came out of the water basically. It was super cheesy. It came around, I think it was out around the same time that like Blair Witch was really popular.
Okay. I'd have no idea. But it's not like that.
Okay, something completely
about,
different, yeah.
If I remember correctly, it's kind of about a story or a fairy tale that someone heard and they keep like obsessing about it. And they're in this, what would you call it? Like an apartment complex? and everybody has a certain part that they end up playing in it. Like, one guy has a super jacked arm because he only works out one arm. And you see him like always sitting around and he's just like pumping iron, right? But he becomes like almost like the when they know the monster is coming, it might be even to take someone away or something. He ends up having to be at the front lines, and like he's gonna take him out with his arm, sort of thing. Like that's his part to play. Yeah. That's the only guy I really actually remember. But I think Ron Howard's daughter, what's her name? The redhead. That was your phone. That was my phone, yeah. Ron Howard, the director there. Bryce Dallas Howard. Oh God, you'd recognize. I don't know. You know.
I would probably know if I saw her, but
she was in Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's she in Spider-Man 3?
God, was she Gwen Stacy?
Oh really? Oh, like.
She was Gwen Stacy.
Spider-Man 3, like
Tobey Maguire. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she was Gwen Stacy. I hated that movie. But oh man, I have a lot of beef with movies lately, though.
You're hating on a lot of movies.
Yeah, no, I am absolutely. Real quick, so rewatch the Halloween movies right for Halloween. So someone really wants to get a hold of you, but we're gonna ignore it for now. Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding. You can check it if you want.
I'll check it in a minute. Go ahead,
so the Halloween movies, the first one, always enjoyed it. I mean, Rob Zombie has a weird way of doing things. Also, didn't know that it was the Weinstein brothers that did it, and there's a whole controversy with them right now because one of them really likes the ladies. But anyway. So, really enjoyed the first one because I liked how they went back and actually explained like what happened to Michael as a kid.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed that backstory and his time in like the mental hospital or whatever. So, really enjoyed that movie. And then I kind of forgot what the second one was like. Sorry, I got a cough. And I knew it wasn't like as good as the first movie. So, after we watched it, I was like, this is goddamn dog trash. I fucking hated it so much. Because...
What was so bad about it? Yeah.
What's her name? The chick that played Laurie Strode. Like, the main girl, right? Taylor Compton or something. Something weird.
Yeah.
She was so annoying and screamy, and... She just like, no, I fucking hate you, la la la, like all the time, like just really annoying to the point where you're like, geez, like fuck, how long is this movie? So she was really annoying. Just the cuts and weird, like he did this weird thing where Michael could see his mother, which didn't make sense because she was all, yes, kill them, sort of thing. She wasn't evil in the first movie. Like she adored him, and then. Rob Zombie made her all fucking weird. Like, and all dressed in white.
Okay, yeah.
And then he could also see his younger self. It's like dressed up as the clown or whatever from that night.
Yeah.
And it was just the way that it was done. It was basically, if Rob Zombie wasn't who he was... Like, just some Joe Blow off the fucking street.
Yeah.
It would have been just a fanboy's wet dream of what they wanted. No, I'm dead serious. What they wanted the characters to be after the first movie.
Yeah.
So, basically fan fiction.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
Okay, I get that.
Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not good. And I...
Yeah, Rob Zombie, he has
a weird art style of how he films his movies. Like Devil's Rejects.
Does he actually... Yeah, see, that was a good one. Does he actually, like, film his own movies, or does he hire somebody to do it?
Yeah, like,
is he the director?
Yeah, writer and director.
Writer and director.
Yeah, because the executive producers were the Weinstein brothers for that, so I don't know if he produced it.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Like, the DP of it, but...
Yeah, I just don't know who
can't remember.
He probably has like a certain crew that I imagine he works.
Oh, guaranteed. Well, I mean, all the actors from all of his movies are always in all of his movies because you can pick them right out.
Oh yeah.
But really neat fact is at the very end of Halloween 2, and I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but Bill Faberbeck.
All right.
Patrick Star from SpongeBob.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I always read IMDb when I watch movies now. I can't help it, and I have to learn everything. Oh yeah.
Well, I don't like.
Oh, I
usually just look at like. I just look at usually who was the actor list to it. I only really look at like who was the main part of it. If there was something really good about it, and I was like, I have to know who was the filmmaker for this, or who who
like
did...
what else did they do?
Yeah,
because you want to see it.
Yeah.
So.
That actually reminds me. I think in previous ones that we did here for the podcast, I think I had mentioned that the Stranger Things brothers that made that, I pronounced them wrong. I think I said it Coen brothers.
Yeah, and there is a Coen brother.
There is, but it's not them, because when I went and I watched the new Stranger Things that they released, I watched the first 2 episodes of it. It said that, oh God, Duffer Brothers.
Ah, yeah, okay.
And I think I said that wrong. So I think I'm pretty sure it's Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
I think that's what it said on the title. But yeah, I just had to correct that.
No, that's fine. I mix stuff up all the time. Jesus. But yeah, so Halloween 2 is just fucking garbage. But we also watched the Silent Hill movies as well. And I am a big fan of the first one. I
remember we talked about this before.
We did. And because it's so...
Yeah.
Like, I remember all of the first one. I loved how it was written, even though, like, it wasn't, like, acted that great.
Okay.
I mean, it was on par. Like, it was all right. I like how it was written. I loved the establishing shots. Like,
that was the one thing that I remember the most from the Silent Hill movies, was just the way...
Now, I have to correct you. I want you to say movie. We're not gonna...
Okay, movie. Yeah,
we're gonna get to the second one in a second.
Yeah. I liked the first one, because I do remember the... Like you said, the establishing shot that they have for it. Like the...
Just everything. The top-down shots, even when they're driving on the road.
Oh, yeah. It looked fantastic.
Yeah, and you can see them turning off to go down the road to get to Silent Hill.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, all right. It gives you a sense of, like, how big the town is, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But then even the horror aspect of it, like, at the very start, or whenever Sybil, the police officer there, she shoots the monster that gets the acid on her, and she's looking up the hill through the gate, and like all the trash and shit, and you can see the other ones like starting to come over the hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you're like, wow, all right, shit's gonna go down. But they did it so well. And then there's the bathroom scene where the mom's in the bathroom and she has to get the key out of one of the people's mouths.
Yeah.
And it starts to turn, like, to flip and be the Silent Hill spookiness. And the walls are melting and shit, and like it's turning into rust. Like, just the way they did that was perfect. It gives me chills every time I see it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I was just very impressed with it. Now the second one, also dog trash. I'm just not happy with it. Not happy. The story was terrible.
Dog trash.
Just dog trash. Sorry. The story was terrible. It was just so
I don't remember the second one.
It's not a bad thing.
I don't remember it.
Not a bad thing at all, because...
So the writing was bad in it.
Oh man, it was...
The directing was bad in it.
Yes, like... It didn't make sense of anything that happened. And it was rushed. It was almost like it was rushed.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if they cut pieces out, but you're like, why is this even happening?
Yeah.
And it's not the story. And they made Pyramid Head her fucking guardian. Like,
yes, I remember you mentioned that last time. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't fucking happen.
Because he just stalks and murders you, right? In the game?
Yeah.
Doesn't he just kill you in the game?
Yeah, no, he's a dick. and he chases you and stuff, and you're scared of him. You have a sense of fear of him.
Yeah.
Not here. There was this one scene where she's on a merry-go-round, and wait. But, and it's spinning or whatever, and she's encountering her evil self, which is Alessa. But, oh god, the story's just fucking terrible, and the makeup's terrible and all that. But he's like...
How many of these movies did they do? Was there 3?
No, there's only 2, technically 2 in the series, but there's other ones that were done that weren't canon, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But he's on the merry-go-round spinning. I can't say it right at all whenever I say it.
Merry-go-round spinning.
He's like, he's turning it like this, like a great big crank. He's just like, and you can tell he's smiling under the fucking, under the helmet, right? But he's just loving it. He's like, his head's whipping around. And oh my god, I laughed so hard at that. But it's just, oh my god, it's so bad. But it has fucking Jon Snow in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
And I swear that must be his first movie because he's very young.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not a very good actor in it at all. I don't think he's a great actor anyway.
Yeah.
But he's way better in Game of Thrones.
Oh, probably, yeah.
But, oh my goodness.
After a few years, yeah, you get a little bit better.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how old he would be, but... and it's
He'd probably be pretty young, I think.
I would say.
Is that the same one with, oh god, who's that, like, big name actor that would have been his dad in the show?
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean,
and
yeah,
I swear to God, those are the only 2 movies that Sean Bean does not die. And that's
one of the ones he doesn't die in, yeah.
At the very start of the second one, he's like, or maybe it's the first one. He's on his computer anyway. And I looked at Dusty and I'm like, what if it comes up, someone had sit in like, he's Googling, why does Sean Bean always die in the movies? Like, oh my goodness. It's just, but as far as I know, those are the only 2 movies that I've seen him in that he does not die.
Really? Yeah, okay. I knew there was I remember there being a couple movies that I've seen with him in it and he doesn't die. And I was surprised. And that could be the 2 movies I was thinking.
Probably. But there's another big actress in it. Well, she was big at the time, I would say early 2000s.
Who is it? Who is the girl?
Carrie-Anne Moss. Do you know who that is?
No, that's not
Matrix. Trinity.
Oh, yeah. She was a big actor, too, at the time.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say...
Whatever happened to her?
She got Silent Hill 2. That's what happened. Then she was like, wow, this is a terrible
She got the
movie.
role for Silent Hill, and then everyone just hated her after.
Yeah. Well... we were trying to figure out who it was because she has makeup on and we're like, geez, looks familiar.
Yeah.
And God, I can't remember who we thought she was, and then we looked it up and we're like, oh, Carrie-Anne Moss, this is what you've become. So
yeah,
it oh god, it was just such a terrible movie.
Well, you got to remember too, like even like other actors in like The Matrix and stuff like that, they got like super crappy gigs afterward, and then like just fell off the face of the earth.
Oh yeah,
like the Morpheus or whatever. He was in like one other.
Fuck. Who is that? Fishburne?
Yeah.
He became CSI. He was in CSI or something.
Oh, you know, that's what happened to him.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he just like did a crappy movie and then it was like done.
He got super fat and became. Do you know his daughter was in porn and he was all like, "Yeah, good job, honey." Like
what? No,
no idea. Weird.
All right.
He's like, he's proud of it. He's proud of it.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay.
You take that, D.
Yeah.
All right.
You look like you love it.
She's such a good actor.
He's in the background. Just, yeah.
Woo! Oh man, that reminds me. Not that you know who Kevin Smith is, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not that his daughter did porn. She definitely didn't.
She's fairly young, I think.
No, she's fairly old now. I mean, she's
younger than us.
Yeah, definitely younger than us.
Oh,
I think she's like 19 or something.
Oh,
maybe
well, all
19,
right, porn
18.
age.
Well,
okay.
She hasn't done it. That's
okay.
Not saying that. Anyways, she was in a movie that Kevin Smith made recently. Have you seen this yet? Yoga Hosers.
Yoga Hosers?
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen this. I have not heard of this.
Yeah.
Is it bad or is it good? Like, because his movies are hit and miss.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I will say there's, like, parts of it are, like, this is really cool. Like, this is really well done. And, like, just the way it was shot and everything was really neat. And, like, the storyline was actually really good and everything like that. And there's other parts of it where it's like, wow, the storyline is really bad here. Like, it's this weird, like, mix in between where it's like, why is this happening? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Like, they could have fixed this
What's
so much better.
Though?
Oh, God. These brothwursts invade this convenience store. Surprise convenience store. I forget what they call it.
Oh, you prostate.
Anyways, it's in Canada, obviously.
Well, hosers. I mean, that was
yoga hosers.
That was your first.
I think it was like the convenience store is called like A to Z or something.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I think that's what it was called.
A to Z.
A to Z.
Everything you need from A to Z.
I think that's
should be Z because we don't.
Z. That's what it was. That's what it was.
We don't
A to
say
Z.
Z here.
It was A to Z.
Okay.
That's what it was called. But like A, you know. Like
yeah.
A, yeah.
Like
okay.
EHA.
Yeah. A. When the Kenny, it was A to Z.
Canada.
And anyways, so somehow these like brothwurst sausages come to life or something.
Brothwurst, like the
Brothwurst.
German.
Yeah. Bratwurst. So,
Bratwurst,
yeah, okay, so that's like the bratwurst come to life or whatever. And it has to do with Hitler in some way. That's the part that I'm a little like, okay,
what the fuck?
You gotta like simmer here, script.
You're just calling the fuck down.
There's a lot going on in it.
Wow.
I don't know.
German, I mean, bratwurst would be German.
Yeah,
so
okay.
There's your connection to Hitler.
That's
weird though, yeah.
It's a little strange. And well, the little mini things, the little mini sausages, bratwurst that come to life or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Is
it animated or no?
It's Kevin Smith.
That's right. And it's Kevin Smith.
They're all Kevin Smith. And he's just he makes this like weird noise for their voice, and it's like I don't even remember what it sounds like now, but it's interesting, that's for sure.
Man, why can't we have like clerics again?
I will say one of my favorite actors is in it though.
Really?
Justin Long. I love Justin Long.
Yeah, you know, I'm a fan.
He's good.
I do like him quite a bit.
I even like his commercials. You can't hate the old like Mac and PC.
Oh, hell yeah. Geez, you know, I mean, we only got 5 minutes left, but and then we'll have to wrap it up, but I'm not sure who my favorite actress or actor is.
I have a lot of favorite ones, and it's hard
to... a lot that I love.
Oh, yeah, and then that's what I mean when I say, like, Justin Long. Like, he's one of my favorite actors. I love him. Like, anything he's in, I've always liked his character. He's just funny. He's got a good personality to him in all of the characters he does. It's great. Like, there's not one role I can think of where I'm like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like, stop that.
Jeez, I just, I would really have to sit down and maybe write it out.
And decide who you like.
Yeah. I just I do have to say I'm a fan of Mila Jovovich. And not just
Why does that sound familiar?
She's Alice in Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, okay.
And not just because of that though. I like her movies aren't great by any means, but I enjoy watching her act, I guess.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cuz like a lot of the movies I'm like, oh, yeah, it's all right. But it's weird. I don't know. I just like watching her act.
Yeah.
She was in a movie with old Pierce Brosnan there, and he was a big old dick and like a bomb guy or whatever, and he was like trying to blow stuff up, and she kind of got.
Is she like an agent or something of some sort?
Yeah, she works for like a. Oh goodness. They would basically like scan people, like
oh, okay.
You're coming into the country.
Oh yeah, okay.
I can't think of what they're called.
Border Patrol.
Kinda, but a little more hardcore, like a little like work in an office, like
oh okay,
like almost CIA type shit.
Yeah,
but like I really enjoyed that movie because they were trying to find him because he blows shit up.
Like, that's what he does, and he's missing.
That he was gonna do, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, Pierce Brosnan, like he's a big actor.
Pierce Brosnan, yeah, he's okay. I
don't like him that much, but he's a big actor.
The only thing I remember, I guess, is like
007.
Yeah, that's about it. Will you lay down?
He's like, Dad, it's time to be done.
You have to lay down.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wrap this episode up anyway. But,
yeah. I will say the other person, though. John Cusack. He's so good.
Really? I hate his face. I hate his voice.
No, he's so good.
His sister's terrible.
I didn't know he had a sister. I just like
Joan Cusack?
Who's she? What was she in?
Goodness.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay.
You'd absolutely be like, oh
probably.
my god.
She has probably been in movies that he's been in. But he's the same way with like Justin Long though. Like I find I haven't seen him in a role that I'm like, that's bad.
Really?
Like he's got a cool personality too. It's funny. I just like his characters.
He was in a movie with Ray Liotta, and I fucking hate Ray Liotta so much.
Who's Ray Liotta?
Oh god, he's terrible.
What movie was it?
He has a fucked up face too. Ooh, goodness.
Steve Buscemi. That's another one too. I like Steve Buscemi.
Oh, Crazy Eyes. I enjoy him. Oh, Crazy Eyes.
There was actually a movie he was in with. Oh my god. What was his name? He was Obi-Wan on the not newest Star Wars.
Episode 1.
It'd be like one. Yeah. He was in The Island, I think it was called. Do you remember seeing that?
Oh, kinda.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was really good. I remember it being pretty good.
The fuck is his name? Good.
I can't remember.
Oh my goodness. Cards full. Okay. So yeah, we do need to
and we're done.
End this episode.
How did that happen? There was like 35.
I got 3 minutes still on my timer.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe I just fucked up. But thank you very much for watching episode 5, and check out the other videos. Might be something you like. You can catch us on Twitter at the once over PC for podcast, not PC for computer.